afternoon. How are you? Howdy, howdy. What's up? My name is Alan Cox. Thank you for showing up. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are. Well, I know where you are. Say hello to Bill Squire, who's right over there.
Hey, creepy hugs, everyone. Thanks for listening to and watching this episode of the Alan Cox Show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share a cold one with the boys from a safe distance.
There's Mary Santora.
Hi, guys. No babies.
In just under the wire. Good for you.
Thanks, man.
Swings in on a chandelier.
It was on a French fry, but okay.
It was what?
On French fries.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, say hello. You say that so...
I'm so
like
aggravated.
You're disgusted with yourself.
I am. You can do an introduction.
I'll dig into it, though.
Yeah.
We've got plenty of time. We're going to get into all of it. I lost a tooth on some candy.
A whole tooth?
No, I'll get into it.
Yeah.
Hey, say hi to Poundcake. He's back behind the glass.
Well, I would say good afternoon, white people, but it's not so good, and yeah.
That hasn't ruined my world. I was so excited. First of all, I just was back there filling up my water glass before the show, and the tank is empty. We were just talking about this last week. The water tank is empty. So I'm literally down there like 30 seconds before showtime here. But somebody put a brand new water bottle like at the edge of the hallway when they could have gone a few more. It's got to be one of you.
It wasn't me.
No,
I went into the
it wasn't
kitchen
me.
You're the
and
only ones
filled
here.
up.
There's
But
more
anyway,
people here.
then somebody down the
TM
hall,
folk, yeah.
I guess, one of them, I mean, granted, a fit group down there. But one of them just walked it to like the edge of the hallway rather than going the 4 extra steps to put it onto the
They
water
probably didn't
cooler.
want to.
You know what, though?
Maybe they ran out of
Obviously,
time.
they didn't want
But I'm
to.
just saying it's probably because they thought they couldn't pop it. They probably had a bad experience like I did.
It has a peel tab on the top. You
I
take it
almost
off,
dropped one.
lift it, and I mean, Mary's a little slip of a lass. I understand if she didn't want to hoist that up,
And she dropped it.
but the
Almost.
rest of us
Jostled it.
should easily be able to pick up a gallon of a thing of water. It's more than a gallon. It's heavy,
It's 5 gallons.
and it feels like more than that.
It's way more. I think
just
it's got to be like 10.
I think it's 5.
It's 5? That's
There you
it?
go, 5 gallons of water, and put it on the thing. It's not like you gotta.
It's like 40 pounds.
It's not hard to do. Granted, silver lining is I didn't have to walk all the way back to the kitchen, but I just thought it was funny where I was like, you stopped right there and you put it down. Clearly you wanted more water and you thought, nah, I'm gonna put it right here. Whoever's
Well,
next. It's always whoever's next. Whoever's next will do it. The
They were
next
right.
guy will do it.
I'm not innocent in this story because at 1:57, I walked to that water cooler, saw that it was empty, looked
Went
at the
to the-
full one,
yep.
and went to the kitchen.
Yep.
So I'm not
Yep.
any better, I wouldn't say, but I didn't put it there.
But also, given your history with those water tanks, I'll give you a pass.
With 3 minutes to show, I'm like, I can't do this. I'm gonna end up spilling it everywhere, and we're gonna have even more of a problem.
Anyway, we've all got fresh, cool water.
I do
Thanks,
have fresh
Alan.
cool water because I
Thanks,
got
Alan.
mine from the kitchen, but I didn't do that jug thing. But I got mine like an hour ago. I just have a...
Well, somebody's prepared for the day,
Yeah.
apparently.
Well, so at best it's lukewarm now.
No, it's like a insulated thermos.
Oh,
So it's nice and
this
cold.
guy with a thermos.
Yeah.
I mean, my thing does it too, but mine's just glass. I've got the Aqua Ovo glass.
I got a Twin Lab. This is a protein shaker thing.
There you go.
Took the ball out. Now I use it for water.
Mine's a Bud Light one from a victory that I had at the Polar Blast a few years ago.
And he's held on to it ever since. And every time he takes a sip, it tastes like victory, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
It tastes like a winning tube team. Anyway, hi. If you'd like to join us telephonically, please do. 216-578-1007, 800-348-1007, 35192 is the number to text me. There'll be a different number for you to text and a keyword to go with it, closer to 230. That is your next shot to grab $1,000, and we'll do that 4 times during the show today, but you got about a dozen chances every day here on MMS. Of course, you can watch the show, as Bill said, at AlanCoxShow.com, and you can listen to the iHeartRadio app. Day 103 of the coronavirus crisis.
103.
And I think we've passed a month in quarantine in Ohio.
Yeah.
I think we've passed 30 days, right, in the lockdown?
Yep.
Didn't that start on the 13th or 14th or something?
They closed all the bars and restaurants the 15th.
There you go. I'm going to go with 30 days.
Sure.
Right? Tomorrow will be 30 days, whatever. And look at the bright side. There's only 261 more days left in the year. So, we're almost there. we're almost there. To what? I know not, but we're almost there. 261 days remaining.
261 days of quarantine left in the year.
That was good.
I tried to do it.
No, you did a great
It's
job.
a little pitchy, dog. I got a call on the Alan Cox Show After Hours line that's going to send a chill down your spine.
Can't wait.
You want to hear something real depressing? By the time this lockdown is lifted and we can go into all the stores again, all the stores are going to be filled with fall and winter stuff. Isn't that depressing to think about? Sure is.
Sure is. I like it.
All the fall and winter stuff's going to be there. Oh, my God.
Need a winter coat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to suck.
So my wife's explaining to our daughter this morning that Daddy has a bit of a sweet tooth. Now, I have always enjoyed sweets. I assume I will most directly connect it to the fact that we weren't allowed any of those things when I was a kid. My mom was like a hippie nutritionalist or whatever, and we never got sweets. Or I've told these stories many times before. If you are a regular listener to the show, you know how I grew up. We had molasses instead of syrup for our pancakes. We didn't have sugared cereals. We couldn't chew sugared gum. We didn't get candy, blah, 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 right? So as a result, when I got a little bit older and started working at the tender age of 15 and started making my own money, I socked a not small amount of that into candy and sweets all the time. I had a huge shoebox under my bed that had Twinkies and gum and candy and whatever. So that has kind of carried into my adult life. Now, I try to avoid it as much as possible. If I had my way, I'd be living at like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, right? Some people are sweet, some people are savory. That's my wife. She doesn't have the sweet tooth. I'm the sweet guy, right? So I'm explaining to my daughter, well, I'm really no different than you. I said, Easter's tough for little kids because you're surrounded by candy and then told that you can't eat it nonstop for the next week. So we're trying to explain to our daughter, no, you can't have another chocolate bunny at 10 o'clock at night, right? Our daughter stays up late. I don't want to bury the lead there. So I, as an impulse buy, you know what high chews are? We've talked about candy before, and I've talked about high chews. I think they're a superior candy. They're Japanese. If you go to like a sushi joint, you'd always see high chews in the case or in the bowl. Some people
They're
like
very good.
They're
very
great.
good,
I mean, you cast your mind back to the very first time you ever had a Jelly Belly, and you were blown away by how they were able to replicate the flavors. You're like, oh my God, this tastes exactly like I'm eating a peach, and it's peach flavored. That's how I see high chews, right? They got a dozen flavors, so I make an impulse buy online of somebody selling bulk high chews. It's a box of assorted high chews, 500 pieces in a box, right? So I get it last night, and I open it up. It's like the suitcase in Pulp Fiction. It's glowing yellow. Call my daughter over, and she's like, oh, my. See, to me, I like them because they're individually wrapped, so you don't go crazy on them. You have one or two, and you're good, right?
Yeah, but what if you do go crazy? Then you have that shame pile, which is almost worse.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Well,
I like them
that's too
individually
bad.
wrapped because that helps me. Be disciplined about them, right? And then I shut the box, put the box up. Good. I've kind of had my fix. So I unwrap one for my daughter. She determines what flavor she wants. I unwrap one for myself, put it in my mouth, take a bite. I go, oh my God, there's something in this.
Oh, God.
Something crunches in my mouth.
Oh, I hate this. I hate stories like this.
And I don't know why, but that high chew took like the crown off one of my implants. I have like implants in my mouth, that have cost me thousands of dollars over the years. And just popped the crown right off.
Just pull it out.
So now it's rattling around in a tiny Pyrex container at home, and I've got a post in my mouth because of this goddamn high chew. I just want to enjoy one thing. I just want to enjoy one thing. Just one thing. I don't ask for much. I'm trying to take care of people,
but the
I
high
just
chews
want
are
one
soft,
thing.
so it just the
No, but they're
pressure of biting down on it.
I think it was bad timing. I don't know,
Yeah.
like it pulled it off. I don't know what.
Like
but
the
I'm like,
taffiness of it.
for the money I've paid for these things, these things should last a nuclear war in my head.
They
I
should
don't know
be
what's
titanium.
What
So
kind
I
of
call
war?
my dentist, and they go, well, we're closed until May 4th. And I go, you're closed until May 4th?
Yeah.
No one's going to the dentist? That's not an essential
that's why
service?
that's why I didn't make a dental appointment.
I was supposed to have a cleaning and a screening for Invisalign April 21st, and they're closed. They're closed until the ban's lifted.
So she goes, I'll make an appointment for you for May 4th. She goes, but if anything changes, we're going to have to push that down the road. And it probably will change.
It probably will.
When I was a
So
little
I'm like,
kid,
what, are you kidding me?
I had crowns as a little kid, like the silver crowns. I had those, and the same thing happened to me with a Tootsie Roll. I bit into a Tootsie Roll, and like when I went to go like chew, it just pulled the whole crown off, and I like pulled it out of my mouth, showed my parents. They were pissed.
Yes,
you know?
these things
I was
should
not allowed to eat
not
Tootsie Rolls after
move.
that.
They should not move for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
For the money I've paid for these.
I had that chip in my tooth a few years ago when I first started on the show. It's from a chip that happened back in like 2004, but the cap came off when I was just like biting my nail a little bit, and it just popped right off, and I was so upset about it.
So for the foreseeable future, I've got to be eating everything on the right side of my mouth. Mm-hmm. Whatever. It's not the end of the world,
Does it
right?
hurt? Is it like
doesn't
sensitive?
hurt at all. Nope, because those things are drilled into your jawbone, and then they put the screw in and the cap on.
But it feels weird, right?
It feels weird. Now again,
Keep
when
tonguing it.
Well, I'm used to it because over the course of 5 or 6 years, if you have a bunch of them done, you have to wait. Once they put the post in, then you're waiting like 3 more months for it to fuse around it, and then they put the crown on. So you do have these periods of whatever. I just wanted one high chew out of this box.
Now you have a whole
just
box.
one. Well, I can
You're
still
going to
eat
be
them.
afraid to eat.
Nah, I had a couple.
The
very first one, crunch.
Now
Like,
treat
what
you
yourself.
said
the
you have
hell
to
is-
chew everything on the right side of your mouth now?
Yeah.
Well, at least there'll be some customers that are happy that at least part of you is on the right.
Bill Squire, everyone. Bill
You're
Squire.
leaning right.
For myself,
Tell you what,
yeah.
I
At least
am.
your mouth
Yeah,
leaning
yeah.
right.
Squire.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. Is this a bad time to announce, Bill, that I've endorsed Joe Biden for president?
I mean, no.
You don't have to agree with all of it.
Listen,
We
I
ain't going,
have
so
got
it
to
doesn't
take a
matter.
break, okay? If you want to join us, please do. 35192, you want to shoot a text to alancoxshow.com for everything else.
It's the Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS and everywhere